Hello, everyone, and welcome on this new episode of my renovation project. I'm finally back on track after a long wait for my van, which been actually over 2 months of waiting around to be back on the road. So it was a pleasure to come back to the house and see everything flourish and butterflies and bees and whatever, all sorts of insects around the place. And the vegetables doing amazing. I got lots of courgettes. The carrots are doing pretty good. Well, everything is really, really very happy and healthy down in the veg patch. And moving down the field, I got a really nice surprise. My neighbor came to ask if I would be happy for him to cut the grass with a tractor while he was doing another field. And yeah, I was delighted and very grateful because that saved me a good few hours of work, I say, with a trimmer. And so yeah, it's all nice and cut. So I set myself to clear this patch of grass. It could have been nice hay, but the week before that, I didn't have my van yet, and it rained and rained and rained. So all the hay got wet. It's a shame because it was really nice, but I couldn't come to the house and do that job. So it will just have to end up in the compost. But yeah, that's okay too. Like, it's not. It's just gonna go back to the ground like this. Django is definitely loving the short grass anyway. And you might have noticed since last time, but Django got a trim as well. He's all very young looking again. And towards the end, I broke the handle of my rake, so I was too lazy to fix it for the second time on that day. And I also thought I'll just finish like this. A good few of the veg are ready to harvest now. Some of them have bolted and are gone, but luckily there is still plenty to eat. I'm getting myself set up slowly into the house as well. I will be squatting in for the winter. And my big plan of having the shed ready to move in by the end of September is definitely not happening now. Just the van threw all my plans out of the window. But here we are. Little Kit Kat Dusty is now officially with us in the new house. I'm just very happy. That was our first second out of the cat box, and herself discovering my messy squat. And that was a couple of days later when we let her outside of the house for the first time. She was just discovering and smelling around, sniffing around. Yeah, I think she's happy. Well, she's now definitely happy anyway. She's following us everywhere. Um, That's why as well I didn't feel the need of leaving her 2 weeks inside or anything like that, because I know if we are with her she will stay around, and that's what happened anyway. Good girl. Maybe just in case for now. Hello. What is this, eh? Good girl. You going with Django? Go on in. How did she manage to fit under there? So at the moment it's definitely looking more like a shed than a house. I've just thrown everything all over the place, trying to move and getting stuff I don't know, bits and pieces from people, which is really nice, but it's just like, oh, everything is piling on top of everything else now. So it was time to do a big clear up, because my plan is to use downstairs of the house as my workshop, and upstairs will be my living area for now anyway. Yeah, I still had stuff which was in the house before, like this old sewing machine which is completely out of use, and this beautiful figurine and little trophy, Pup Talent 87. Yeah, some great things, but if any one of you around West Cork are interested in some of this stuff, let me know. It still hasn't gone to the dump, but it won't be long. Anyway, the space is clearing up slowly but surely. And after making a bit of room, I started scraping off the walls and the ceiling and anything, all the bits of materials which were falling off basically. I just tried to clear all that stuff really. It will stay unfinished and like this for the winter, that I don't care too much, to be honest. It's more just all the bits which are gonna fall constantly. I thought I'll clear all that first. This wall has been crumbling for some time as well. The lime, I think it's lime anyway. Lime was just crumbling off very easily. Nearly every step you do upstairs, you can hear bits falling off. So, just clear, made it all fall. So at least that's out of the way. You can see as well between the stones originally was earth, which is quite nice to see, really, isn't it? And there, a happy Dusty checking out on the quality of my cleaning job. I'm sure she'll still find a few spiders to eat. She loves eating spiders, Dusty. Oh, you're checking out my cleaning job. So I've got a very muddy yard from all that rain we've got there. But apparently there is a spring in this corner as well, so while I was doing the windows downstairs, I thought I'll just better clear up the windows upstairs as well, because they've been driving me a bit mad. Every time you open the window, you end up with cobwebs in your hair. So that was another job of my to-do list of that day. A couple of plants and there you are, sorted. Now Dusty on her first big adventure. Well, not her first big adventure, but the first one in this house anyway. We went for a little walk, and of course she doesn't like to be left behind, so she came with us all the way down to the river. And she's discovering her new territory, I guess. Happy little cat. Come on, we go back. Come on, Django. It's okay, I'll carry you. So this is it for this time, for this video. Thanks so much everyone for watching, and thanks for everyone who subscribed and all that. I really appreciate your comments and your time really watching this. It's been a a long wait for this video, but hopefully the next one will be a bit closer together. Now that I'm most of the time at the house, I'll be doing loads of jobs. Alright, have a lovely evening or day if it's the start of your day, and see you next time. Bye bye.